Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Friday, December the 10th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, you need to remember these three names: Iran, Taiwan, and Ukraine, because one of these three is going to be, or perhaps all three, are going to be major foreign policy challenges here over the next 12 months. Of course, in the case of Taiwan, you're talking about a potential invasion of Taiwan by China. In the case of Ukraine, you're talking about troops moving in and taking Ukraine. And in the case of Iran, you're talking about, missiles going back and forth between Iran and Israel. All three of these, any of these three, but all three especially, would have a devastating impact on the national security of the United States and could very well involve American troops. I don't think we're going to put troops on the ground in Ukraine or in Taiwan, or certainly not in Iran, but definitely we're going to have a military role to play, and we could have airplanes, we could have ships caught up in some of these conflicts. And the big question is, are the American people aware of this, and have the American people been prepared by President Biden for the potential military application in any of these three situations? And the answer is no. President Biden has not been addressing any of these topics with the American people. We certainly didn't do it during the campaign, because during the campaign he was hiding in the basement of his house and would come out once in a while to buy some ice cream. But he never really, had press conferences, never really had the back and forth and the type of schedule that you require from somebody running for president. As I said, the media, for whatever reason, didn't bother to demand a press conference. They sort of let the guy sit in the basement of his house because they were just totally obsessed with President Trump. Now, maybe the media didn't think that Biden was going to win, maybe, or maybe they just wanted to do whatever they could to defeat President Trump. I don't know. You can pick whatever explanation you want, but the bottom line is that we never heard much from President Biden about anything during the campaign. And now as president, he's very much protected by the White House, and they keep him away from the microphones as much as possible. But somebody's going to have to explain to the American people what the United States is going to do or could do if China goes into Taiwan, or Russia goes into Ukraine, or Israel and Iran start sending missiles at each other. All of these would be devastating problems. Any of these three would be a devastating national security problem. All three would create a very bad situation for the United States and could put American troops, ships, and airplanes in harm's way. But nobody's talking about it because the media apparently doesn't care to ask President Biden any questions. And at some point, I think the American people need to hear from President Biden on these issues. So Iran, Ukraine, and Taiwan. Keep those names in the back of your mind, because one of those three, I think, is going to become a very serious foreign policy challenge for the Biden administration. Thank you for watching. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.